Hey, welcome back, my friends, to episode 2 of El Rancho. I'm gonna get my merge mix from back and backwards here. El Rancho Grande is what I was trying to say. If I stop stumbling over my tongue. But here we are, and if you guys find that you like what I'm doing, please do leave a like. And if you could follow me, that would be great. And what would be super is if you would subscribe. That would be so cool. So moving into September, here we are, and we're up in the wheat field, and we're just gonna finish off in here. As you can see, I got the plow over on the right side there doing that last strip, and we got the rock picker going in here, so we'll get that all cleaned up. And while we're doing that, we're also working on the grass field, so we're gonna do a loose harvest on that. I won't bale this or whatever. I'll just get her gathered up, and once we got it cut and gathered into here, we'll take it, feed what we can to the cows, and the rest we will put into the silo for later. Okay, so we'll just get this little corner finished off here, get that plowed in, get it all ready for the rock picker, and we will tuck this old girl away for the now. As I say, I'm gonna pardon me, as I say, I'm gonna keep my equipment over here for the now till I can figure out what it is exactly I'm doing with this place. I've got buildings I want to move, and expansions to think about, right? So putting in another barn, expanding with the cows, so I just gotta rearrange things. So for the time being anyway, that's where I'm gonna tuck things away out there. Okay, so we got the grass all finished off, and as I say, we'll just feed what we can to the cows here. And then we will put the rest and tuck that away in the silo for later. And we can either turn that into silage, as I say, or, get it ready for the TMR mix and stuff like that. Eh? But you know what I'm doing. You've been down this road with me before. So, as we say, we'll get it tucked in here. A little more. A little more. There we go. Right on. So we'll give that a home for the now and move on to the next most wonderful thing. There we go. Home sweet home for you. And of course we got to get the rock picker, do the same with that, and get her put away. And then we're going to go into town, and I am going to pick me up a piece of equipment that is going to change my life. You are going to like this. Alright, come on you, get you over here. There we go. I might even just pave out here and put a nice big flat section in. We'll see what happens, I don't know. So, here she is, the swather. Now, what this machine does is it goes around, it cuts the grass like a mower. So it's got the reels in the front for cutting the grass, and then directly behind those, it's got reels for tedding. So you cut the grass, and then it teds the grass for you, and to boot, it puts it into a windrow coming out the back. So in the front, you're cutting grass, and by the time it's coming out the windrow in the back, it's already been flipped over and is becoming hay. And then all you got to do is come along behind and pick her up with the forester wagon like that, right? A forager wagon. Pardon me. Now that being said, I'll probably go back in after I'm done with the swather, and I'll take a windrower to it again, because the mowers on this are only so wide, right? So therefore your windrows are quite close together. So you're going to end up with 15 or 20 windrows in a field. Whereas if I go in with a windrower afterwards, I can gather that all up into about 4 or 5 rows, and then it just facilitates ease of access to it with the forager wagon, right? And speed things up. Yeah, you're in, you're out, in case your aunt bubs your uncle like that and like that. Alright, so we'll set her up over here. Now that grass isn't going to be ready just yet, so I'm going to have to have a little rest and like that, and then we'll check on it in the morning. Okay, October, here we go. Man, winter's going to be here quick. And we're not ready yet. Alrighty, so we're going to give that another day here. Fair enough on that, I suppose. Okay, wheat's coming along good. So this one, of course, we just harvested, so I'll get in here and do a little fertilizing and like that. That's the nice thing about grass is you don't have to plow and reseed. You cut it and let it grow back again. And that is so convenient. But anyway, things to do and like that and like that. So I will catch up with you guys in a short. See if we can't get this grass cut. Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is November, and the grass is finally ready to harvest, and of course, aren't we experiencing November rains? Go figure. Now, normally, I would put off harvesting in the rain because it does lower your yield. So with any other crop other than grass, I would not be doing this. But I did want to show you what this swather will do. And as you can see what I was talking about, right? She cuts it in the front, and then it heads it directly behind that, and then she comes out the back in a windrow. But also, as I was saying, you'll notice here, pardon me, you'll notice here how close together the windrows are. So yeah, like I said earlier, I'm going to get the windrower up here, and I'll gather these. For every 3 that this one does, the swather, the windrower will come and gather those into one row. So literally, I can do the field up. It eliminates 2/3 of the work, you know. So, because I mean, I can see also, you can say, well, why don't you just go behind with the forager wagon and just follow the swather, and you know, you're going to be picking it up as he's putting it down. Fair enough. Fair enough, you could do that, but that's a lot of fuel and time, you know, and time is worth money, of course. So this way, we do it like this, bring in the windrower, and it'll be all good. Yeah, see, the rain's only going to last, it should stop by 10 o'clock, so no so bad. We'll get this mowed and tedded, and then we'll bring in the windrower, and that will gather it up, and by then the rains will have stopped and it'll have a chance to dry properly, and then we can gather it up and store it, all that happy horse shit. Yeah, because that's what we do, because we're masochists. Alright, anyway, I'll catch up with you this short here. Alrighty, so we have said windrower. Man, I'm amazed I can speak at all these days. My gosh. I apologize, guys. I know I apologize a lot, but that's because, you know, my old man was kind of big on manners, and he kind of beat that into us, as it were. You know, spare the rod, spoil the child kind of guy, right? But anyway, that's neither here nor there. It made me the man I am today. Okay, so we got the windrower up there, all ready to go. We'll get the forager wagon here and get this up here in tow, and that way we can get all of our equipment ready to rock and roll at the same time. And as promised, the rain has stopped, so we will start to gather this up, and then once we got it done with the windrower, we will move in with the pardon me, my gosh, the forager wagon, and like that and like that. Anyway, I'll see you in a short here. Alright, Swather is just about done doing its thing there, so pop in the windrower, and as you can see, for every 3 rows that Swather does, this windrower will bring it down into 1. So literally I can do the field in, 2/3 as fast a time. I can cut it by 2/3, I guess.
I can do it quicker is what I'm trying to say.
My brain is just not working, man. I'm having one of them days. Okay, so we got the windrower going. Now we'll get following in behind with the forager wagon. So the Swather over there doing its thing, windrower in front of me doing its thing, and me following behind with the forager wagon. Life is good, and this is what we do on the farm. So I'm going to keep at this for a bit, and I'll get back to you as soon as we make some headway here. Okay, so we're done with the Swather over here. I'll take that over to the other grass field, and we'll set it up there, getting ready for when, when that field's ready to go. Spin her around here. This whole steering from the back like a forklift truck. It's if you're not used to it, it can be kind of tricky, but I like it personally. It gives you a lot of maneuverability as far as I'm concerned. Okay, windrower is done there, so now we'll get her folded up. Pardon me, and we will tuck her over by the other field in preparation for when that grass is ready to go. So that's working out to be a nice afternoon, eh? It's going to be good. Well, late morning, be early afternoon soon enough. So we'll just gather away here, do our thing. It'll be good once I get all this hay up and out of the way, and then I can kind of relax and concentrate on my next move, which will be building and figuring out what I'm going to do in the with the property and like that, where I want to put my next barn for the cows and like that. Trying to decide if I want to do some other livestock, maybe some chickens and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Early days yet, people. Alrighty, so we got that finished up there. All the hay is now in the forager wagon and ready to be taken to the cows. And yes, I'm coming in from this side instead of the other, and yes, that's because on the way to the side, I forgot I needed to put this in with the cows. Because, I'm kind of brain dead here today. I have no clue what's going on. Oh man, I can hardly talk. Blah, blah, blah. Whine, eh? Okay, cows is done. Now, tuck you around here. There we go. Up over the little bump. A little bit more. And there we are. Okay. Empty her off. Get that forager wagon emptied out. Alrighty. Get this over here. Tuck her in there like that. A little bit more. Yeah, better off up here. Easier access to the other tools and stuff like that. Alrighty, so that's all said and done. The Swather's done swathing. The windrower is done windrowing. The forager wagon is done foraging. And we'll get some spraying going on here. Wait a minute, hold on, please. Yeah, wrong field. This one's already 100%. I need that field over there is the one that I want to do. So, yeah, just want to double check, make sure here with these numbers. Yeah, okay, this is what we got to do in this one. Okay then. Yes, I know crows. Okay, pull this puppy up. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. There we go. Okay, fold it out here. Yeah, I'm in a mood. I know. Alrighty. Spraying away and spraying away. Alright, I'm going to catch up with you once this is all said and done here, peeps.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream. Everything moving fast, but you moving slow. Change the tempo. Watch, we on time. Hey, now you know. Listen to the rhythm we giving them. We bringing it with passion. Smashing. You should just move to my groove. Case in point. Watch how I improve. Then the automator is ready. You know we're header. A music motivator. And I'ma show you later. But right now we getting down. You frown, cause I surround your sound. With rhythm that's raw rhymes that really get you. Do your silly do like a Billy and I split you.
And there we go. Another poor job done well. So I think for now I'm going to call it a day on this one, guys, and like that. So brightest blessings, one and all, love and light, and be good to each other, yeah? Okay. Bye for now.